Hey, what's up, guys? This is Will from Gamers Nation 1234, and with me always we have our other host, Leanne,
Hey.
our other host, Miss K.
Hey everybody.
Also, Denny's here today. Say hi,
Hi
Denny.
everyone.
Yay,
Denny.
Denny.
And then we have our special guest, Thuggy Plus. Say hi, Thuggy. We also have Boss Gamer.
Boss.
Oh,
Boss all day, every day.
Oh,
And we have the old Dirty 33, Antoine himself. How you doing?
What's up? What's up, everybody? It's the old dirty back.
All right, today's show is going to be a little bit different. We are doing 4 shows this week, every week from now on, until we decide to change it again. Hopefully, we don't have to.
One more time tonight, and then he should be good.
But whatchamacallit, we're trying right now to change the show layout and things like that. So what we're doing is we're doing the episode 4 times a week. Our show starts at 3 p.m. Western time, West time, California time, Pacific Daylight Time, and then Eastern time at 6 o'clock. So that's when our live shows start. We also have the questions and answers available. So if you guys want to ask us questions anytime during the podcast, what you have to do is just click on the screen on the bottom left hand, and it will lead you into a page that looks like a Google Hangout page. You ask a question, submit the question, and then when we get it, I'll read the question out loud and everybody can answer it. So today's a random hangout. So it's basically anything goes topic. So questions are really important in this situation. Since we don't have any questions to answer, I guess we'll get started with what Lynn has something to say. So, Lynn, what's your topic?
Okay. Number one, I just want to point out and say, viewers, ask questions. We love your questions. Sometimes we can make a whole podcast out of your questions. So please remember to ask questions. But my topic today is basically about how, from what I understand, some cable companies are starting to cap data. So, that can be very bad for gamers. So they're basically turning into cell phones, like cell phone companies, to where they cap your data on your mobile device or your tablet or whatever the case may be. So now, cable companies are starting to cap data. So what are your thoughts on that? Me personally, I feel that is horrible. That is a very, very bad thing, because a lot of things with me at home centers around my Wi-Fi. I'm on Wi-Fi all the time. I very seldom watch cable. So if they were to cap my data, that's a serious handicap, and I don't like that at all.
Who would you like to answer the question first?
I don't care.
So,
Floor's
does
open.
anybody want to jump on data cap on internet, and does it actually happen in your city? And if it does, how much is the cap, and is that handicapping you guys in any way?
Well, I live in Chicago and I got Comcast, so that I know of, we don't have a cap, but I mean, I wouldn't put it past Comcast to actually do that. I used to have I think it was AT&T. At one point, they had put a cap on theirs, so that's why I switched to Comcast. Especially because I download a lot of stuff, streaming a lot of stuff. So, I mean, for them to cap I don't understand why. It's stupid.
Exactly.
Because if I'm paying you a month, I should just have unlimited. It's not hurting your company at all. Like, your company is not losing anything for me, going over 250 gigs of download and upload, what I'm saying, a month or more. So I don't understand why they doing that. I think if they do that, hey, I mean, we as the people just start cutting them off. You know what I'm saying? Just, hey.
Yeah.
I don't.
well, I mean, personally, I definitely agree with Lynn. I don't much regular cable television either. I'm not really a big TV person. My, entertainment I consume over the internet as well. Where I live at in Providence, Rhode Island, we have Cox Cable up here, and there's different tiers to the internet service that you can get. Obviously, the most expensive tier being the fastest upload and download speeds. And I can understand that. The capping of the internet, I think that ultimately what it's going to do is it's going to put people in the pickle because it's going to be, well, you have to come ask yourself, is my entertainment worth, overcharges and overages and overdrafting your account? And that's only going to lead to, financial strain when it comes to you entertaining yourself. So I think that if they do start to do this nationwide, every industry is going to suffer. Netflix, gaming industry, everything will suffer. Everything will go down. So that I
All right, boss. Just so you know, on the on your talking, you kept cutting in and out. So there was like something wrong with the mic on your end. But normally, let me see. Wait, try it again.
Do you hear me loud and clear now?
Yeah, we
Okay,
hear you loud and
yeah.
clear now. Yeah.
All right, thank you guys. Sorry about that.
I don't know what was I don't know. I think it's the connection, honestly, since you're on a mobile device. It's
Yeah.
so the connection is really limited. I don't think it's your microphone or anything. I just think that it's the connection acting.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is a random
recap.
hangout, people.
Recap.
So I guess if you, I don't know if you want to repeat what you just said or if you just want to just make it a shorter version.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem at all. I just think that, putting a cap on the type of internet speed that you can get and download and upload would be pretty much a travesty to the gaming industry. We download a lot, play online a lot. That's our way of communicating and gaming with other gamers. It's not like how it used to be back in the day. We played in the arcade next to each other. So I think that ultimately they do that. They put this cap on, the internet service that citizens get now, pay for. I don't think it's a good idea.
Of course, no, it's not. It's not. All right, to the viewer that just joined in, we are talking about data capping right now. So we are talking about the data cap on internet. Is that a good thing, bad thing? So pretty much, we already had Antoine already said that he thinks it's a bad thing, and it doesn't happen where he's at. And boss, does data capping happen where you're at?
No. There's different tiers to the internet service that you can actually buy, and obviously the most expensive tier would be the best service that you get for us uploads and downloads, but there's no capping in the area.
All right. And also to the viewers, if you have any questions to ask at all, always click on the bottom left-hand corner of the video. It will lead you into this podcast, and you can ask and submit questions that we can answer live right here. So be sure to answer them live, and we will answer them as soon as we can because it's a random hangout topic. All right, Denny, you live in Europe, so this is definitely a very interesting question for you. Now, in your internet, do they restrict your internet over there?
You mean connecting to America?
Like no, not yeah,
Just internet, period.
like internet period. Like in Europe, do they like allow you to download a certain amount of space, and then if you go over that space, they charge you more money?
I think it is.
They do.
They always ask money in Belgium.
Oh,
It's about the
and what is the internet provider that you have?
We have different companies. The internet works through the companies.
Well, I know that they go through the companies because that's how it works here in America. But what is the company that you use?
Oh, you mean the name?
Yeah, the name of the company.
We use Bafacom.
Bafacom. That's a European. That's a European.
There is also there is also base. So there's different kind of internet companies.
Oh God, Linda's dying. It's almost what's going on here? What, because of the name of the company, it like threw you off guard? all right, so so they don't.
Oh, Diddy.
Sorry, Diddy.
So they restrict your internet. It seems like they restrict your internet. Do you know how much space that they restrict your internet to?
It depends. It depends which one you buy, because it comes with packs. You have different packs, but different packs come different prices.
Oh,
so
my God.
If you reach the limit, they just cut off the internet.
Damn.
Ooh.
Really? Wow, that's severe. Damn, Linda's gonna like die of laughter in this episode.
They're like, you are cut off.
Damn, they don't even give you like, they don't even
The
slow
one
down.
reason.
Where's the electric company?
Miss K, do they restrict your internet where you're at? Do they cap it? And...
I have Comcast in Florida. They don't restrict it, but those bastards, I don't know. They may try.
But so they never did though. They never did try to cap your internet
No,
ever.
so they never. I got one of the higher tiers, you know. So
Exactly.
yeah.
You gotta have a high
Trust me,
tier.
I watch it though. I watch my bill very closely.
You better be very closely with Comcast.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And all right, so Thuggy, in your end, do they data cap your internet where you live at?
No, I don't think they do it out here.
They're a doggy. There's a doggy.
The doggy said no.
The doggy's like, yes, they data cap it here. They data cap it here. What are you talking about?
He's like, yeah, I can't watch my Animal Planet.
All right, so what internet provider do you have, Thuggy?
Well, at first I had Comcast. Right now I got AT&T.
So,
I'm trying to go back to Comcast though, because they better than AT&T.
Mm-hmm.
I've been hearing that. Yeah.
Oh my God! So they don't cap on AT&T, and I'm assuming they don't cap on your Comcast if you decide to go with Comcast. So all right. So I guess that leaves me. With me, they started to cap here where I lived at, and I had Comcast. But the thing over here, what sucks over here where I live at, I live in Albuquerque, and over here, what they do is that Comcast is the #1 internet service here. So it's like a monopoly because they're the only company that gives cable internet here. And every other company is either DSL or, you know, something else. So they tried the data capping here, and they did it for like 3 or 4 months, and it just didn't work. And then the limit was 250 gigabytes.
No.
And I'm like, I go through all that in a day. What is wrong with these people? I mean, you go through that because the thing is every time, like, especially with PlayStation, you cannot have. I think they're actually getting rid of data caps. I don't think it's gonna last for very long.
Yeah.
If it does exist, I think in Europe it probably will because I heard that they're censoring the internet there and stuff and stuff like that. And there's other countries that will censor the internet, like I think China does it, and I think certain parts of Australia do it. I'm not sure, so correct me if I'm wrong out there, people. But I don't know. This is just I don't know. They don't cap my internet no more. So yeah, and unfortunately, and also I heard that cable companies are not allowed to lie. It's a law now that they're not allowed to lie about what you're getting in your thing. Because apparently I was supposed to be getting 50 megabytes per second, and all I'm getting is like 12 megabytes per second, maybe 21 at the most. That's ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, especially if I want to download The Last of Us off of the PlayStation.
Yeah.
50 gigabytes, crazy. So yeah, I'll be waiting like 4 days. But Injustice downloaded pretty fast. It downloaded like 12 gigabytes in 3 hours. Still bad though, but still good. I guess we're gonna move on to the next. Does anybody else have anything to say about data caps? Anything? No, nobody. All right. Are you guys? Oh wait, here's the next question about internet. Are you guys satisfied with your internet, Antoine?
For right now, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with Comcast. Really, no complaints. So I'm gonna leave it as that.
No complaints thus far. Boss, you said no. So so what's wrong? What's wrong there? What's wrong with the internet?
I'm paying maybe $160 a month for internet.
Damn.
Wait, is it just the internet that you're paying for? Is it just the internet?
I'm paying just for the internet, but I'm also paying for the modem, everything like that. You have to pay with that as a bundle.
Oh, hell no. I
What do
bought
you
my
have?
modem straight out from Cox. I paid them $125 for the modem. That way they're not charging me every month. And then I just pay the fee for the internet. But that's in with my cable bill, and it's still cheaper than what you paying.
Oh my God! What? That is a ripoff. How? $160 and all you're
That's
paying
too
for
much
the internet?
money.
What do you have?
That's too much money.
Verizon?
I have Cox cable, but yeah, they set you up on a plan where you can pay off your modem over time. So that's bumping up my bill, obviously. But I really think that it could be better. At times, it's a bit slow. But I get the best internet at night. You know what I mean? When a lot of people, I guess, are not on the service.
Right.
So, yeah, it could be a lot better though. For what I'm paying.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Denny,
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
satisfied with your internet?
Yes and no.
What's wrong with your internet?
Yes, because it's good, but no, it's because I can only use internet or have internet access when I'm home, but outside the home I cannot use it. I have to pay more for that.
Really?
Uh,
God, Europe, man.
Yeah, but isn't that how all of us are? I mean,
I think that's how. I mean, over here they don't let us use the internet outside the house, so that's a benefit.
yeah, and there's only a radius where you can.
Yeah, this is only certain you can go.
Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's different in Europe. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Wi-Fi is all over Europe. Hey, doggy.
Doggy bag.
We got a mascot on the channel.
Really do.
So we got a mascot. He's like, look. He's like, tell him how bad the internet is. Tell him. So I guess, Dougie, since your dog is talking, I think that's your dog. Is that your dog talking? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Are you satisfied with your internet?
No, I'm not. Well, I am, but I ain't at the same time. Because, like, if I want to download a game, like a full game, it'll take forever just for it to get done downloading. Like, for instance, when the Destiny beta came out, I already had it downloaded in about like an hour, and then I gave this guy a code so he could download it, and his got done before mine.
Wow.
Wow.
Man.
This you downloaded this on PlayStation 3, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, PS3 is really slow with the downloading. That is a mixture with the internet and the PS3 because the PS3 always has those updates and stuff. I'm so glad they got rid of that on the PlayStation 4, where you don't have to sit there and wait for the updates. Remember, when you put on PlayStation, you have to every time you put on a game, it's updating. At least it could update in the background when you have it on standby. So that's a benefit. Hello, new users. Basically, right now, what we're talking about is internet speeds and data caps and stuff. If you guys have any questions to ask anytime during the podcast, make sure you click on the bottom left corner of the video, which leads you to the Google Hangout. Ask a question, submit it, and then we will read it and answer it. So, yeah, we're gonna move on. So we're gonna move on. Miss K, are you satisfied with your internet provider?
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, they're good, because I have a lot of consoles. So whenever I want to connect, get online or whatever, it doesn't drop. I have to say the internet is pretty good. It's just cable part I don't like. You know, the internet is good, but the cable I could live without. Let's just say that.
Yeah, there's nothing on TV anymore.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I don't have cable. I don't have cable internet. I only have the internet.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The internet is good, you know, so far.
You ain't missing nothing.
No, you ain't missing nothing. No, Lynn, are you happy with your internet provider?
For the most part, I mean, my router is like upstairs in another room, so you know, I've never had an issue with my PlayStation 3. I've had a couple of issues with the PlayStation 4 and several issues with the Wii U.
Wow.
So, you know, I have to constantly go up and reset the router and, you know, for it to clear it out, and then, you know, then I'm okay. So, I did buy like the little adapter kit thing that they have for the that you can connect to the Wii. You can also use that for the Wii U. The guy at Nintendo told me you can. So I also have one of those what are they called? It's a network adapter kit or something to where I can actually have Ethernet like from one room to another room without having cables all over the place. You just plug it into the you plug it into the wall.
Right.
Plug it into the wall, and then you attach it, you know, one to the modem and then the other one to whatever console you're connecting it to. So I can still, what I may end up doing is actually doing that with my Wii U because I was using that for the Ouya, and I'm not going to even talk about that.
Yeah, so don't even.
I'm going to use using that for the Wii U so I can have it hardwired, and maybe I won't have nearly as many issues. So,
okay.
I mean, but lately I haven't had that many. But of course, as you see, when we're playing Mario Kart, there's still an issue with me losing connection.
Yeah, there
But
is.
I don't have that issue with any other console.
So you never experienced any frequent drops on any other console, even in the previous
Not frequent, no, not frequent, not at all. Like I said, I've never had an issue with the PlayStation 3, ever.
Oh, okay.
And I've had a couple with the PlayStation 4, but not as bad.
All right. Well, we actually have our first question from a viewer right now. Thank you for submitting in the question. It's Games Rush HD sent us a comment. So, hey, Game Rush HD, how you doing?
A member of our clan on Destiny, because I added you.
Which reminds me, if you guys want to be on our Destiny clan, be sure to go to the Bungie website, bungie.net, and look for Gamers Nation 1234 and join the clan.
And
both
set
Xbox
that
and PlayStation.
clan. Make sure you set that clan as your clan. That way, when we're playing, your name, the Gamers Nation will show up underneath your name.
Exactly.
So, Miss K, be sure to do that.
I will. Just
remember, Miss K. I'm playing. All right, so his question is, what's up, ladies and gents? Question, do you feel like internet providers are purposely restricting downloads and upload speeds to get people to pay for higher tier plans?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like, yes! Unanimous, yes!
They are greedy, yes.
They're very greedy. It makes no sense. And then they wonder why people pirate stuff. Y'all need to get it together, and then maybe we wouldn't. Well, not we, because I don't pirate anything, but maybe people wouldn't do that.
Right.
I still think pirating will still happen regardless. So.
Yeah, but I'm sure it wouldn't be nearly as bad.
If they put a cap on everything, you're going to see that pirate rate go up. I promise you that.
Oh, my. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
The thing is that the reason why they put the data cap up was to prevent the pirating. But I feel like and I feel like that doesn't stop people, though. That doesn't stop people, because I went over my cap. I went over my cap all the time. I always did. When they used to have a cap on me, I used to go up by like an additional 100 gigabytes. And I was actually surprised at how little I was using, because 350 gigabytes in a month is that's like nothing to me. But so I was really surprised that that's how it was. Sometimes I feel like they could be faking it, because sometimes I swear I'm not downloading anything for like days upon days. And it says I downloaded like 150 to like 300 gigabytes. I'm like, that's not right. So maybe with the data caps, they probably set people up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it's good that they take it out, but yeah, they are using the data caps to, I believe, for people to pay the high tier.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
He put that in quotations, by the way. High tier. So
Yeah.
yeah. So I guess we're gonna move on to the next topic. So if anybody still has any questions about this topic, be sure to ask. We will still answer it. So here we go. We're moving on to, I guess, my topic, which is PlayStation Plus August has been revealed. So you guys ready for this? There's all this, and then there's also an Xbox One, games with gold as well that's coming out. So I guess I'll start with that since that list is short. Xbox One. On the 1st of July, which, that's this Friday. On the 1st of August, not July, I'm sorry. On the 1st of August, they will be giving us Crimson Dragon for Xbox One users, which is that little downloadable game that didn't really score very well. And the Xbox 360. And the 360 is getting Dishonored, which is actually amazing. I never bought or played Dishonored, but I hear
I don't think I have Dishonored. I can get. Oh, I don't. I'm a
You gotta get Dishonored.
Yeah, that's a
the other one is some racing game for the 360, I think, but it's not Forza. It's like something like really small. And then the other one, and I forgot what the 360 one was. That was off of memory with the Xbox. But I'll go and I'll check. I'll look it out.
Dishonored is only for the PlayStation. I mean, for the Xbox One.
That's for the Xbox One. No, 360. Dishonored is for 360.
Okay, good.
So Dishonored is 360. And then as far as it comes to the content of games. Oh God, here we go. Sony has announced what titles will be coming to PlayStation Plus subscribers in August, with 2 games being available through the service the day they release. As 2 titles will be hitting the PS4 this month, we'll see the roguelike puzzle adventure Road Not Taken for the PlayStation 4. Anybody know what Road Not Taken is?
No.
An indie game.
How about that?
An indie game.
Pushing all these indies.
Because Sony doesn't have any games to give out.
Where are the AAA titles?
Sony has.
Where are the exclusives?
Wow.
It's too early. Next year we'll probably get Killzone and Knack and things like that. But as far as we know right now. But at least it's not considered a AAA game, but it's a AAA game. I don't know. But here we go. The next game is Fez. Anybody know what that is?
I've heard of it. I thought the creator or whatever had an issue and said he wasn't gonna put it out.
I think that was the case. Yeah, I don't know if that was Fez. I think it was. I think it was Rez.
Hell, I don't know.
I don't know. So that's the PS4 games that we will be getting this year. This not this year, but right now. And then you guys ready for this? Here we go. Yeah. Next one. All right, so let me continue. PS3 gamers, meanwhile, will get a chance to sink their teeth into Crysis 3, or if that's not to their taking, the experimental exploration game Proteus. Whatever. And last but by no means least, Vita owners will be able to try out Metrico, which is a pretty impressive, seeing that the game doesn't officially release until next month. And then rounding out August offerings for the Vita is Lego Harry Potter Years 5 through 7. But if you live in Europe, you get Dragon's Crown. Oh wait, no. That's in Europe. You get Lego Harry Potter and Dragon's Crown if you're in North America.
That's a hard game.
So all these games will be available.
Me off.
I want that game.
Oh gosh.
But you need the Vita. You need the PlayStation Vita for this, Denny. And on top of that, you're not even getting Dragon's Crown. You're getting Harry Potter.
I'm talking about
Harry Potter. Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, you need to have a Vita to get it for free, and PlayStation Plus to get it for free. Well, it's not really free because you're paying money to get it, so you might as well just buy it. All these games will become available on August 6th, which is when Towerfall Ascension. So be sure to get these games if you haven't downloaded. These are the ones that are going to leave the system. Towerfall Ascension for PlayStation 4, Strider for PS4, Dead Space 3 for the PS3, Vessel, Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes, and Doki Doki Universe are going to leave the PlayStation.
I don't
as
think
soon
I
as these games come
downloaded
out.
Towerfall.
So make sure you download them, because if you don't download them, you
They're
know,
gone. Yeah.
they're gone. They're gone. So,
Strider's fun. That's a fun game.
so, and if you're a PlayStation Plus member and don't have a PS4, download the games anyway from the website, and then it will be there for you. It will be there for you when you're done. So, yeah. So, do any of these games excite you? That's
No.
Lynn, what's
Yes.
going on? What's going on? What's going on with
I'm getting ready to look to see if I downloaded Towerfall, but I don't think I
But what do you think? What do you think of the games that I announced that are coming out this month?
They're crap.
It's dry out there for
They're
real.
filler. It's filler.
Yeah, it is.
That's all it is. A bunch of filler. Now my console need to update. What's this new update, Will?
It's a Blu-ray, 3D Blu-ray support.
Who cares?
Well, some people do. They want to watch Avatar on their PlayStation 4.
Avatar is actually a really, really, really rich movie. It is so good.
I have the 3D Blu-ray, but I have yet to see it yet because it's such a 3-hour. It's a 3-hour movie, and I
saw it. I saw it in 3D at the theater, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
I really wanted to see
Not like
it.
normal 3D. Not like normal 3D. This was good.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they actually filmed Avatar in 3D, so that's why it looked better than these other ones that they render in 3D.
Wow.
When you mean 3D, though, like, are you
No,
talking about like?
it's like 3D to where you're doing one of this, like, ooh, the little sprites are out here. It's cool.
Like,
Oh, so
when they
things pop out of the screen.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool because the thing was that is because I think all with the 3D that they're showing us on any other movie is a piece of crap. All it looks like is that it looks like I can see behind that guy. Whoop-de-doo. No, it looks like I'm looking in a box, and then you see the people. That's what it looks like. So I'm like, this is what they're charging me $18 for? It costs more than the damn. Well, actually, the food costs more than the damn movie.
Yeah. True.
But oh my God, don't even get me started. Oh look, we're not even talking about games no more. All right, so Miss K, what do you think about this? I know that you said dry, but do any of these games?
I mean, it's nothing. Most of the games that you like, Strider, I already downloaded that one on the PS4. It's a good game. I don't know about the rest of them. No, I have to do some research, but I don't know.
I feel like Xbox has the more exciting list this month.
Yeah, I think so.
Dishonored, honestly.
Yeah. Dishonored. Yeah.
That is something.
I'm getting Dishonored. I'm getting that. I've been wanting that game.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I keep hearing nothing but good things about it. Denny,
Yes.
what do you think about PlayStation Plus this month?
I've downloaded all of them, and I like the Towerfall and Strider, but the Towerfall is weird. You have to play with more than one player.
It is, and on top of that, no multiplayer.
Oh,
No online multiplayer.
Oh,
Friends to come to your house. At least as far as I know.
The Doki Doki Universe is just a strange game ever.
It's very strange.
I haven't played it yet, but I
I
downloaded
do not understand what it's all about.
It's about a Doki Doki universe. I don't know. whatever that is, though. We have to.
I'll pass.
That's the question. No, I wouldn't. No, okay, all right. So, boss, are you a PlayStation Plus subscriber? And if you are, do any of these games like tickle your fancy?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I have the Xbox One and the PS4, so I'm going to be, getting both games. As far as Strider and the what's the other one?
There's Strider. There's Strider Doki Doki Universe. I think that's also on the PlayStation
Towerfall.
4. Towerfall, Strider. Strider's like one of the best games that they gave out so far on PS4 as a PlayStation Plus game.
I'm going to get Strider and Dishonored. Those are the people behind what's that? Skyrim and Fallout. Bethesda. Anything that they make, it's just I'm going to get that.
But what was I going to ask? Oh, Did you guys download last month's game for Xbox? It was Guacamelee Super Turbo Championship.
Yeah, I downloaded it. That's a fun game.
Yes, I love it. And they
That's
gave
a
it to
fun
us
game.
day one. Day one. That game, the day that it released, we got it for free. And that's what Sony needs to do. Sony needs to do that.
Yeah, that's.
But not with indie games. Not with indie games. With actual real games. Even though Guacamelee is considered an indie game.
Yeah, it's a good indie game though. You know?
Yeah.
Trine 2 was good.
Yeah,
Trine 2 was okay, but I couldn't finish it. We had so much issues with it. But Thuggy, what do you think of PlayStation Plus? Do you have PlayStation Plus, and do any of these games like grab you? Are you excited about any of them?
Well, I don't have it right now. Like I usually just get it when I see free games on it that I want. I don't really like the games they're giving out for August.
Yeah, it's terrible. I think it's terrible.
I will try out the Crisis game though. I never played any of the Crisis games. The other game, I don't know what that is. But I might try that
too. The Crisis game. Oh my! I mean, I think that out of all the games that they had on that list, Crisis 3 was probably the most enticing, but still, it was underwhelming. Yeah. And I don't know, Antoine. How do you feel about this August list? I mean, I know you don't have PlayStation Plus, right?
Nah.
So therefore, congratulations, you just saved money.
I mean, if I did have PlayStation Plus, I'd go for the Strider.
Yeah.
Oh, the Strider. But the Strider's going to go away, man. You're going to have to pay the $15 when you get a PlayStation 4. But I say it's worth it, though. I say it's worth it. I say that game is definitely worth it. If you guys like the old school Metroid games, that is what Strider is. So yeah, and then that's also what Guacamelee is too. So Metroid, old school Metroid. Oh my God. Does anybody have any random topics to talk about? Nobody? Nobody? Nobody at all?
I told you, if I bring out all the topics, we're going to be on here for another 2 hours. So.
Okay, all right. We'll save that for another episode. Well, I guess I'm going to do one final call to the people who are watching right now. If you guys want the show to keep going on, please send us your questions by clicking the bottom left-hand corner of the video, which leads you to a brand new Google Hangouts page. You ask a question, submit it, and I will see it. And then I ask everybody the question. So I guess we're just going to talk randomly and talk like how we would regularly talk on a regular call.
Well, anybody have anything they want to add?
What was that, Thuggy? What were you saying?
That's it. I think I got one. What do y'all think about EA doing it's like, I heard they're doing something with Xbox where you can I think stream the games, EA games, I think, or something like that.
Stream? Was it that stream? Was it like EA Stream?
No.
Yeah, EA Access or something like that.
Oh yeah, it was EA Access. Yeah, that's what it was. Stupid. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Don't you have to pay a fee though?
Yeah, Sony turned them down. Sony actually turned them down because they said that it was a bad deal for their fans for their users. Yeah. So Sony turned them down.
What makes it a bad deal though? Because
it's EA. They price gouge customers. I'm not supporting that. I'm not.
The reason why Sony also turned it down was because they have PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, so it wouldn't make sense for you to subscribe for games. You're already subscribed to one of their services.
Exactly.
Oh, speaking of PlayStation
I'll do
Plus
that before I go through EA.
If they don't change, if they don't change PlayStation Now, nobody's gonna subscribe to that.
That's true too.
Well, PlayStation Now, the beta actually starts tomorrow for everybody. So if you guys want to try out PlayStation Now and you weren't a part of the beta, and this goes for everybody out there tomorrow. The open beta starts tomorrow on PlayStation, so be sure to download PlayStation Now. I want to know if that's actually going to be on the beta. I want to see how it will work on the beta. That's the one I want to
Yeah, that would be cool. That's
the thing that makes me excited is the fact I could take it out. But yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Speaking of rip-offs, have you guys heard of GameStop doing the credit card?
Oh God, no.
They're doing the credit card. GameStop is doing this credit card where they're charging people 26.99% interest rate. So that means, so if you buy all your games, let's say that you spend $720 on games, you have to pay an additional $910 back on interest. Crazy. So if anybody offers you a credit card at GameStop, stop. You better say no and don't. Stop. Whatever. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, they're the biggest crooks. They're the biggest crooks ever. I'm through.
I heard they was also doing layaway. Is that true?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Are they doing layaway? Well, basically, pre-order is layaway, right?
Yeah.
Pre-order is layaway.
I think layaway.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if they do layaway, but yeah. Oh, Games Rush has something to say as well. He says, "Scam Stop strikes again."
There you go.
So wait, so we're gonna go individually with everybody and see. Antoine, would you ever consider even getting a GameStop credit card?
You know what? The answer is no, and I haven't been in GameStop in probably almost 6 months.
Really?
I just, every time I go in there, half of them don't even know what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They overprice. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I ask for a game, they be like, "Oh, you want to use?" No, I want it new. Oh, but you saving $5. What's $5? You know what I'm saying? So you saying $54.99 and $59.99 is a real big deal to me, right? Like, it's not gonna make or break me. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the game. I'm not giving y'all $54.99 to put in y'all pocket. I'd rather give that to the developers that made the game. At least I know, they'll be thinking about making a sequel. You know what I'm saying? And the last time I went in there, that's why I stopped going. I was buying a game for the Wii U, and I forgot what game it was, but the guy actually went in the drawer. I'm looking at him, I'm like, okay, he going in the drawer where he used games at. So he pulled out the game, I'm like, yeah, that ain't my game, He probably pulling it out for a customer or something, somebody else. Maybe somebody called or something. So he come from behind the counter, and I see him walk over to the Wii U display, and he take the case off the shelf, and I'm like, I know this fool ain't coming back with a used game because I said I wanted new. So he comes back, and he's starting to ring it up, and I was like, yo, I said I wanted new. Oh, this is new. No, it's not. It don't have shrink wrap. I'm like, you just took the disc out of the drawer where the used games are.
Right.
Oh, no, we had to open this. His whole thing was we had to open this to put it on display, the case. I'm like, well, you could have left it in the shrink wrap and left it on display behind the register.
Yeah.
So I walked out. I said, you know what? I'd rather go to Target, Best Buy, or Walmart and get a game. And I walked out, and customers looking at me like, "Damn, really? He gonna leave because he don't got shrink wrap?" Yeah, because that game is used.
That's not new. It's used, and they're charging you full price for it.
Right.
So, like, they did that to me one time with Mario. I remember that I bought Mario DS, one of the Mario DSs, and I got myself a DS, and I bought a brand new Mario. I put it in. He said it was brand new. Now, I was young and stupid, so I just took it the way it was. Put it in there, and it had a save file on it. I'm like, what? I'm like, no. I'm like, and then I said, can you explain how I beat Mario right now, and how am I at World 8 right now when I just got this game if it was new? Can you please tell me that? I'm not that pro of a gamer. And then they gave me my money back, and I said, ooh, no. So usually when you pre-order a game, you get game brand new in the shrink wrap. You do. So yeah, but boss, would you get a GameStop credit card, or what is your opinion on GameStop in general?
I didn't even want to get a Capital One credit card, but I want to do my credit. But I'm damn sure I'm gonna get a GameStop credit card. But to be quite honest, the other day, yesterday I went to GameStop to pick up my It was because they had that power up board member plan that you got going on and actually take the bus. So, I mean, I understand that he also do a different experience with GameStop, but you know, you're gonna spend money regardless of where you go. I buy you, so you know, if it's convenient for me right down the block, I'm gonna go there and get the game. But my damn sure would give me my social security card for no credit card.
Oh my! All right. Oh my! Denny.
Yeah.
I know you don't have GameStop over there. Thank
No.
goodness.
Yeah.
What is your company? Like what company?
Game Mania.
Game Mania. So that's your store. Do you like
That's
Game Mania?
Store.
Oh, that's a store.
They have different places where they sell games, but Game Mania is the one store that specializes in games only.
Oh, okay. So it is what GameStop is here over there.
Yeah,
So,
kinda.
do you like the store, or do the people in there know what they're
Sometimes.
Do they know what they're talking about in the store?
Not always. Most of the time, I know much more than they do, and
Yeah.
I explain things to them, and I'm like,
Wow.
I'm not working there.
Wow.
And there was one time where the salesman tried to fool me, and I was saying, "No, you're wrong." And because I own the game, I explained him everything, and he was embarrassed.
I bet.
Mm.
Tell him.
Tell him, Daddy. Tell him. No, Miss K, what is your experience with GameStop? Do you like them? Do you hate them? Will you get this damn credit card?
I just did a rant video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh God.
We saw it already.
Sunday was horrific. I was like, oh my God, it's a bunch of idiots that work it. I don't know. No, I do not want anything from GameStop. I'm sorry. I mean, there's another one that I can go to that the manager is pretty cool, and I'll probably go there just because of him, because he's a good guy and he's not gonna try to, get over on me or nothing like that. But this second one that I went to, I already wrote him up. Let's just say that I have already reported that particular GameStop. So. I would not get a credit card from them. They're crooks, just like I said. So I'm not with them.
Exactly. Absolutely. Lynn, how do you feel about GameStop? And and will you get this damn credit card?
I haven't stepped foot in a GameStop in damn near a year. I mean, whenever I buy games, I get them from Amazon, I get them from Walmart, and I get them from Best Buy. Majority of the time, Best Buy. I do not go into GameStop for anything at all. And getting a credit card from them? No. I'll get a green dot credit card. I'll get a prepaid credit card.
I thought you were going to say a green card. I'm going to give myself a green card and go to another country to get a game.
So, no.
All right, Thuggy. All right. I know that you trade in games to GameStop. So, how do you feel? How do you feel about GameStop?
It's okay. I don't really go there a lot. I mostly just get my games off Amazon.com.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't blame you, Thuggy.
And I want to get a card from there either.
No, of course not.
Somebody will.
Yeah.
No, they will.
Yeah.
They will. And
It's gonna be
that
plenty of
person's
people.
going to be screwed. That person's going to be screwed, especially the amount of money you got to spend on games. $60 per game, consoles, $500. Like, a lot of money is going to go into it, and they're going to approve a lot of people. They're going to approve a lot of people. So, yeah, their goal is to put you in debt. And, my God. No, hold up. Let me tell you about my GameStop. I go to GameStop, right, because I like the trade-in. And then the power-up reward does that boost. And then there's certain things where I feel like I got the game for free. So, so there's times where I feel like, ooh, I feel special. I know that like, you know, in a way I feel like I'm kind of screwing. I know that I'm not, but I feel like I'm screwing GameStop by giving them my games. They say, no, I'm paying this with games. I'm not giving you anything. You're not getting anything. So normally I do all this stuff and things like that. So normally I rate everybody in my GameStop. Nobody stays there long enough to remember me.
Wow.
They're always gone. So I feel like GameStop is just bad. People don't know anything. I go and I say, there's people that don't mention like a game casually, like say, I can't wait for that Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain to come out. That is my most anticipated game. I said that game doesn't even have a release date anywhere near in 2015. So I'm like, so I mean, as far as I know, it doesn't have a 2015 release date. So I'm like, I'm not excited about it at all. So he's like, do you want to pre-order that? I said, I only pre-order games that have release dates. And the only game I pre-ordered that didn't have a release date was Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Because that is a guaranteed game I'm going to get regardless of whether or not it's going to come out or not. But yes, I do still purchase from GameStop, but I always say no to all their freaking offers. I say nope, 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 and I know more than they do. Like I be telling them the release dates of their games, and then their freaking books say like December of 2015. I say, excuse me, no, that game comes out on February 25th of 2014.
Yeah.
Because and then on top of that, they don't even know. I'm like, how do you work at a game store, play games, and do not know what E3 is? Like, how did you not see E3? Why did you not see E3 and not know any of this stuff? Like, seriously, if I worked at GameStop, I would be like a person that would tell you more about the game than you probably know. And if you already said, I know, I would tell you something about it that you don't know. So, I mean, because I'm one of those people that research games all the time. That's what I do. Yeah. And so I look at stuff. Some of my facts are wrong. Some of my facts are rumors. And then eventually, I tell people, and I learn from my mistake if I'm wrong about something. But yes. But other than that, I'm good. Oh, we have somebody that wrote. John Niner 7 writes on the YouTube page. He says, "Yeah, gonna get GameStop credit card. Yeah, right. Laugh out loud. But I'll buy games from Amazon. Fuck GameStop."
Now I go to, like, when I did go to GameStop, I used to buy like old games, like I used to have when the 360 launched. You know, that I had traded in, because now I don't even trade games in no more. It's like I'd rather just keep them.
Yeah, that's true. The thing is that there was a lot of games I traded in that I regretted, but because GameStop was having like a special, I felt like I had to trade it in at that time, and I really have a time to think about it. Like, one of my biggest regrets is I traded in Super Mario 3D World. Absolutely regret it to this day. Yeah. And so I'm waiting for the price to go down before I buy it again. And I traded in Kingdom Hearts I don't know how many times and bought it back because I feel like I can't live without Kingdom Hearts. So I'm like, I need it in my collection. And there's certain games that I traded in. Like right now, the games that I kept I kept Ni no Kuni, Tales of Exilia. Only the RPGs I keep, because I feel like I want to keep the Japanese type games, and then I sell all the American ones, because, you know, there's going to be a sequel next week. So, you know, I mean, maybe next year. And so I'm like, oh, whatever. You know, this game is going to be irrelevant in like a year from now. Or like, no, make it more like 6 months from now, because the moment that they announced the trailer for the new Call of Duty, the last one is already played out. So, I don't know. I mean, that's what it does. That's why I feel like paying for Call of Duty at full price is ridiculous. Wow. But you can't wait in Call of Duty, because if you wait for Call of Duty, the next one comes out right before you know it, and I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I hate when they ask you, is it anything you want to pre-order? I usually don't pre-order anything unless, you know, something special is coming with it or something like that. Yeah. So I'm like, no, I'm good. Are you sure? Man, dude, you know that Madden gonna be coming out. I'm like, dude, I can walk in here anytime when Madden release and y'all will have it. Who the hell for the Madden?
And if GameStop doesn't have it, you can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Target, you can get it at everything.
Garbage. You'll find it anywhere. You find it on the street. Like, come on, man. Madden,
they mass produce that. mass produce it, and most likely it's only famous here in the States, so of course they're gonna have enough to meet demand on that. I mean, pre-orders, they're gonna ask, do you want to pre-order something? I pre-order stuff because it's like okay, because I'm like, so it's like I just trade in stuff. So I like the idea of trading in stuff, getting credit for it, even though that GameStop doesn't. There's some times where if you're really smart with the percentages that they give out, you can literally pay for a full game with like one game.
Yeah, I've done that. Mm-hmm.
So so it'll be like you're trading a game for another.
Right.
And so that's how I think that's the reason why they still have customers is the trade-in. That's it.
But I think that what's really cool is when you pre-order games, and sometimes they have like pre-release, deal where all the games hang outside a couple of hours before a game come out. I dig that. Actually, I like that. You know what I mean? Hang out just to build with other gamers. Like when GTA 5 came out last year, I was online that night to get it, and it was cool. You know what I mean? Same thing with the PS4 and the Xbox One when those first came out. I was online that night to get mine, so I like that experience.
Right.
I like it, but I like other companies. Like I used to go before GameStop. I refused to go to GameStop because there was like a fiasco of me trying to return something that they screwed me out of, and all I wanted to do was exchange something for something else. That's all I wanted, and they said no, that they couldn't do it.
Wow.
So I kind of stopped going to GameStop for like about 2 years. So I started going to Game Crazy, and that was more fun.
I love Game Crazy.
I loved Game Crazy because they did tournaments and everything during the release and stuff like that, and and it was cool. And now they're closed because GameStop beat them. And I used to like their receipts too. They were so big, and it was like square, and you see your games perfectly fine. So I'm like. I love. So Game Crazy was one of the cool people. Some people hated Game Crazy. Like my friend, he absolutely hated it because they kept asking him questions like, "Do you want to pre-order something?" "No, come on, man, pre-order something. Get this, get that stuff." And there was things. The one thing I hated about Game Crazy was that some games they would get a day later than GameStop, and that made me mad.
Wow.
And I had my games pre-ordered at their store, so I had to wait an additional day. And I was GameStop, man. GameStop got me mad when Kingdom Hearts 2 first came out for the PlayStation 2. I remember I was counting down the days. I was excited for this game like nobody's business. All I did was research that game, and every time I went into the GameStop, right? And the guy sitting there on his damn PSP with his glasses on, like giving me attitude and stuff, like looking up, like I said, "I'm here to pick up Kingdom Hearts." He's like, "Well, we don't get it till tomorrow." I said, "Excuse me, the game comes out today." I said, "The game comes out today." So I was ready to lose it because not only was I waiting 4 years for this damn game to come out, and I was dying to play it. Not only did I take the day off from school to play it, and not only did I walk from my house to go to GameStop, I was mad. I said, "I'm not leaving this store. I'm talking about." And then this guy had the nerve to say to me, and I was young. Oh my God! I think this guy had the nerve to say, I said, "Well, I can't pull it out of my ass." I said, "Well, you better be a magician, and you better freaking make it happen." No, I'm playing. I didn't say that. No, I'm saying that. I said, no, that's cool. But then
I know Miss K, Lynn, and Boss. I'm pretty sure y'all remember Funko Land. Before they Funko Land was the bomb.
Funko Land, my God, I love Funko Land.
Funko Land was the bomb. It's like you could go in there and you can ask to play any game on any console, any handheld with no problem.
Right.
You know, back then, like I could trade in like 2 Super Nintendo games and buy a whole new Sega Genesis game or Super Nintendo game just by trading in 2, maybe adding an extra $10. That was it.
Yeah.
Now I gotta trade in my whole library.
Yep. And you might get $50 for the whole library.
Right.
No, maybe even less, man.
Yeah, it's a rip-off.
Maybe even less.
That's
No.
why I trade games. I just keep them, unless it's just something that I just want to get rid of. But I keep my games because it's not worth trading them in.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, see, I wish
I
I
think
could
I
keep my
traded
games.
in too many games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I traded in too many games, and I
I
really
traded
wish I
in a
kept
lot
them.
of games that I hadn't even opened.
We know.
I know. Don't remind me about that Super Smash Brothers brawl. I'm mad at you for that.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Didn't even
But
take it out of the case to play it.
but you know what? GameStop make you open. Like if you
They
bring them a
do.
game that's
Yeah, they
closed,
do.
that's
Yeah.
sealed,
I had
they
to
say,
take
"No,
it
you got
out
to
of
open
my
this."
car, open it, and then bring it back in.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? But they're the biggest crooks. They want to accuse you of being a thief, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They did that to Trent, actually. If Trent was on this episode, he would tell you a horror GameStop story.
Wow.
Yeah, I know he would, because he had such a terrible experience. But I don't remember exactly all the details. He tried to return a game saying that the game was scratched, and they accused him saying that he scratched it himself.
See?
And stuff like that. And then I'm like, whatever. They were trying. So then, like, basically, I don't know.
Yeah.
Trent thinks that it was racism or something like that. I don't know what it was, but
Wow.
I don't know. But all right, we got a new question. So the question is, if Amazon decided to start opening retail stores, would you switch or would you will? I don't know if this question's directed to me or but I'll ask everybody anyway. Would you switch over to ScamStop from ScamStop? So if Amazon opened up a retail store, would you, if for those who trade in games, would you go to Amazon?
They give you credit when you trade in games, so yeah, I can use that credit on Amazon.
If I could use the credit on Amazon on the website, yes, I would.
Yeah, for sure.
In a heartbeat, I would do I would say with Amazon, because not only could I get the game at a cheaper price,
Right.
and not only do they guarantee me, like, the thing is that the reason why I don't get Amazon is because I got mad during the PlayStation 4 time. I pre-ordered a PlayStation 4 on Amazon, and I was so upset because when they delivered it to my house, it's like 8 o'clock at night. I got it the same day, but at 8 o'clock at night, and all my friends were playing it. And I was so mad, and I get mad on release day stuff because here I am waiting for this. And I'm excited to unbox it, and everybody's already unboxing it. I said, "Oh my God, I'm not gonna get views because everybody already did their unboxing. I don't get that." I'm like, whatever. And then eventually, and then by the time I did my video, you hear the most saddest voice that you ever heard in your life. I'd be like, "Hi guys, I just got a PlayStation 4. I should be ecstatic." I said, "But everybody else already got it, and you're probably not gonna watch this video because you probably are already playing yours." So. So I'm like, whatever. So Amazon, but I love Amazon. They do have cheaper prices, and I need to shop with them more often. But
yeah, Amazon is cool.
I don't like waiting though. That's the thing. I like if I could go out and get it that day, I would get it that day. But that would be my thing. But I guess that's it for today's episode. I mean, it was a really good episode. We all talked and said our minds, spoke our minds, and everything. So
yeah.
So thank you guys once again for being a part of the episode. Thank you, Thuggy. Thank you, Boss. Thank you, Antoine. Again, thank you. And we hope that we see you guys again. And because you guys are always welcome anytime. Just let me know through private message that you guys want to be a part of an episode. You guys can. And for anybody else who wants to be a part of this episode, Gamers Rush, I'd like to thank you for asking today's question. And John 907, thank you so much for contributing to the episode as well. If Gamers Rush wants to Games Rush HD wants to be a part of Friday's episode, so he may be a part of Friday's episode.
Cool.
So yeah, so that'll be cool. So we are looking forward to having you, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you ask questions on the video, even if you missed the live show. Be sure to ask questions anyway, because they will be used on next Wednesday's video. Our next episode is Friday, which we will be talking about news stories that interest us in the week. And also we're doing a Sunday episode. And also a special episode later. So thank you guys so much for watching, and bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Peace out.
Peace.
All right. Bye.